In life, there are dilemmas. I mean, I lost 22 subscribers in just 4 hours. Oh, that's bad. It was almost like I took my shirt off to do a video. Well, that would cost me 22 subscribers, but I can't figure out what I could have done. But anyway, I said to myself, Dimmitt, you better play it a little closer to the shoulder and not lose all those subscribers, or you'll never reach your goal of 1,000. But then I thought again, and I thought, if nothing else, there's so many things that are wrong, I must speak out. So, while thinking about that, I opened my journal. This is one that wasn't stolen, wasn't lost. This is a journal that I wrote when I was about 12 years old, and I thought I would share it with you on this morning. It was about a monument that was placed in Hiroshima, Japan. It was placed on a site where 300,000 people, women, children, old ladies, old men, soldiers, kids playing basketball, were annihilated in a second. The United States of America is the only country in the world that has dropped not one, but several bombs on cities of people and annihilated them. The United States wrote this and put it on a monument there, on the grave of 300,000 people. It says, "May all the souls here rest in peace, for we shall not repeat the evil again." And it's signed by the United States of America. I looked this morning on the internet. I can't find anything about that sign. I didn't make it up. It's in my journal. I wasn't the brightest kid on the block. I didn't pen those words myself. Maybe they're words that we should share with John McCain and President Bush and that Cheney. We said it. We put it on a monument. We called it an evil, and we said we would never do it again. Did our country lie on the graves of 300,000 people that we had annihilated? I get frustrated. I have a girlfriend. I like Carol. She's nice. But she has a strange side to her. She believes that John McCain is the answer. And I've really given thought to how do I even deal with this. First of all, Carol's not a caring person. She doesn't really care about it. I mean, she cares about dogs, but people she really doesn't care for. I don't know if this is because she was abused by her mother. I can't even fathom it. She's the only person I know that would support this John McCain and continue this New World Order and the Bush administration. I tried to tell her that I'd done a video a year and a half or so ago, it's a long time ago, where I asked the world, do you like the United States of America? There were a lot of responses, but I could count on one hand of all those responses, people that liked the United States of America. Back before the Bush administration, the world liked the United States, and our economy was strong. The dollar meant something, and you could buy gasoline, too, without mortgaging your house. And I thought, there's probably no use. I'll never change her mind. And I thought about a commercial I saw on television the other day. And the commercial was talking to parents that did not want their children to go to war. It said they were ignorant. The child wants a college education. And I thought more about, I have watched since I was very young. We used to say they were shell-shocked. Veterans that had come back from World War I, and they were in their 40s and 50s, and they were wandering around the streets, drooling from their mouths, speaking to buildings and talking to poles. And I asked my parents, what the heck is that? And they said, well, there's shell shock. It's from being in war. And I saw them again in World War II. And they came back broken from Korea. And Desert Storm. Vietnam. You see them, and they're not right. They have been terribly damaged. And as a parent, the government doesn't give a damn about them. They're not taking care of them. Yet we keep doing it. I don't understand it. And then we have the nerve to criticize the parents. Is this a surprise? We're the only nation, by the way, civilized nation, that still believes in capital punishment. There's something wrong here. These kids coming back from Iraq, I see them. I know some of them. They are damaged. They are not the same. And you can wave your veterans' flags. This damaged is not good. I saw a video here on YouTube talking about a young man who took a gun, put it in his mouth, and blew his head off. He asked about being sent home. He wasn't working out well in the military. He told his friends he was going to kill himself, and he did. And the government even lied as to what happened. This is sad. And Carol, my girlfriend, would vote for a man who says, I will never talk with the enemy. I am too good. And we watch as a man who says, we must talk. Because, before you can come to peace, you've got to talk. If you don't talk, all you've got is war. We're in a nuclear age. And no matter how you try to cover it, no matter how you try to hide it, the reality is, in a nuclear age, if nothing else works, in that box of weapons is that hideous, evil weapon that we said we would never use again. If you don't come to peace, and you're dealing with people who don't care if they live or die, you damn well don't send your young people over there to be slaughtered. Then you reach in the box and you use that weapon, because if you don't, they're going to use it. So, Mr. McCain, you, the man of war, better try at least to talk before you reach in there and pull out that weapon, because there are enough of those weapons to blow this planet away. Probably, can I say it? Because I don't know who said it originally. A nation that does not care for its young will not survive, nor does it deserve to survive. We just cannot raise children for 18 years, telling them violence is wrong, telling them there are ways of solving your differences without beating each other up. Don't fight. We can't have children taught in church by their minister, by their priest, by the rabbi, that we should strive for peace. We should not go around maiming and injuring people. And we just can't, in a matter of a few weeks, undo all of that training and make them killing machines without doing grave damage to their heads and their minds. And as a nation, getting on our knees and saying, God bless America, is like spitting in the face of God, as we violate his commandments. And we violate every damn one of them, if you will excuse me.